Hello, hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Alegre Show, where we go over all things happy and all of the people that make Miami, Miami. Today, I'm with a very exciting guest, one of my very close friends. She's a model, she's an influencer, she's an entrepreneur, she's hilarious, and she just turned in her crown for Miss Universe Cuba. Lina Luaces, welcome.
Hey, Karina.
How are you, girl?
I'm so good. I'm so happy to be here.
I'm so excited to have you here. I know it's been a very hectic week for you. So I know we have a lot to unpack.
Well, first, I want to congratulate you.
Oh.
This is so awesome. This is so cool, Karina.
Not you congratulating me when you just had the biggest week ever.
But this is so cool.
Oh,
I'm really proud of you.
I'm so blessed to have you here. And
You've worked really hard for this.
And I'm so thankful for you always supporting me and just being a part of my journey. So, before we get into your current state, Lina, I want to kind of take it back a little bit. What was Lina like as a kid? Because I feel like people kind of have a misconception about the way you were as a kid. Tell us a little bit about that.
My parents, from what I remember, I've always just felt like myself. But now that I'm older, my family always looks back and tells me all these stories about how I used to be. And I'm like, that adds up. Because one story that they always tell me that makes me laugh, apparently when I was 5 years old, they were all going to dinner. And I was like, I don't want to go. I'm staying home. They were like, you're 5. You can't stay home alone.
You're
they were
5.
like, and I was like, yeah, I can. Why not? And they were like, no, you can't. My family leaves bluffing. They were like, she's going to get scared and end up running to the car. She doesn't want us to. And they said that they looked through the window and I was just in my room, playing with my Legos.
You were perfect. You gave me what I wanted.
I was like, thank God they finally left me alone.
I am that. And to play with her Legos, ladies and gentlemen, by the way, not Barbie dolls, Legos. Okay, that is Lina to her core. What parts of little Lina do you feel are still exactly the same today?
I feel like when I was younger, I kind of spent a lot of time in my head, which I do today as well. But I don't know if you've seen that quote that it's you spend a lot of time in your head, making a nice place to be.
Yeah.
I love listening to music, analyzing movies, analyzing books. To me, I used to do that when I was younger. And now as a woman, I feel like that's such a big part of who I am because I love people. I'm a big extrovert, but I also love spending time getting to know myself.
With yourself.
And I feel like when I was young, I always had a lot of friends, but I also did prioritize staying home from dinner and playing with my Legos. Yeah.
And analyzing every single detail about Star Wars and all of that. So, which by the way, you convinced me to watch Star Wars, and I just watched Star Wars for the first time this past month, and it's changed my life. So, thank you so much.
You sent me 7 videos crying, by the way.
Literally, I was sobbing. It's not about stars, and it's about love. So it's really more than that.
It's not about Star Wars.
It's not about Star Wars. So kind of going into current events, I know that this past week has been very bittersweet and emotional for you. You turned in your Miss Universe Cuba crown. I first want to compliment the dress that you wore. Why did you choose that blue color?
So the truth is I really wanted to wear pink because pink is my favorite color. I was dying to wear pink and I wanted my dresses at Miss Universe to be pink, but then we ended up going a different route. But then I knew that this was closing out such a huge symbolic chapter of my life. And I told myself pink doesn't really represent anything other than the fact that I love it and that it's so pretty and that it's so girly. So I decided to go with blue because it represents the ocean, and our families have similar stories that they crossed the ocean in order to give us the life that we have. And although I never had to go through that myself, I live every day knowing that they went through that in order to give me the life that I have. And I wanted to pay tribute to that, which to me, the entire Miss Universe Cuba journey and the reason I decided to do it was to give back to my family and to Latinos for everything that they've supported my family through and that my family supported me through. Yeah. So to me, that was super symbolic, which I was really nervous about because there's a very fine line between tacky dress and the quinceañera vibe versus
No, but
what I thought it was. There's a lot of discourse about that.
Right, and there's always going to be discourse.
Yeah, there's always going to be discourse.
But I think that once you really look at the symbolism behind it, it makes it even more emotional for me. I mean, I was already in tears watching you because I'm just so proud of you and your journey. But knowing that you made that choice with the color means a lot to our people.
And also, when else am I going to be able to wear a princess dress 100%. Like that? I never had a quinceañera.
My quinceañeras are done, babe.
Did you have a quinceañera?
I had a sweet 16s.
I never had a quinceañera.
And it was like a wedding.
Yeah.
And I regret it because it was just a lot. But my mom never had a quinceañera, and so I was like, I'll give this to you as your dream. And she like was really happy about it, and she lived that out like through me, and it was beautiful, and it was like all her favorite colors, like purple. It was really cute.
But so you had the quinceañera dress?
16s. No, I had like
you
it
did
was
the
like
sweet 16s dress.
I will show you the video. You need to come to my house one day, and I need to show you that video because it's everything.
I never did that.
But this was kind of like a moment that. And so I wanted to ask you, obviously, right now, it's really crazy that we ended up rescheduling this episode for today, because today is actually a very special day. August 24th, 1980, 46 years ago, your family left Cuba. And what makes it even more special is that it's also your abuelo's 81st birthday.
Wait, Karina, you're dropping statistics on my fam that I didn't even know about.
Thank you, Lina Estefan. How proud do you feel to be Cuban, especially on a day like today?
Oh my gosh, Karina. She did her research, guys.
I know ball.
Yeah, she knows ball. So that's crazy. It's so funny because I don't believe in coincidences. Like, I think that the fact that this landed on this week as well, no, it's crazy. I think every day growing up, hearing what my family went through in order to get to this point. When they left Cuba, they stayed in Costa Rica for about a month. Yeah. And then my aunt and uncle went and got them from Costa Rica and brought them to the States. And it is my grandfather's 81st birthday. And to me, they are the most special people in my life. I think that education and educating our generation, the first gen Americans in our family, which is me, my brother, and Emily, and Sasha, to understand really what they went through is a concept that I don't think we'll ever be able to fully, entirely grasp. Like, my mom told me one time, she was like, I remember going to the grocery store and I refused to grab anything or try anything because I was scared I wouldn't be able to ever try it again.
Wow.
Like, she was like, I don't even want to try it because if I like it, then I'm screwed and I'm going to be craving it for the rest of my life.
That's the way that they were conditioned, right?
Exactly. Yeah. It's foul.
Yeah. And well, obviously, your Miss Universe journey was very iconic. Okay. Like, Cuba was literally, I don't think that people grasp how big of a deal it is for Cuba to be competing again. So now
I don't think I did.
Yeah, right. And like, Cuba was not allowed to compete in Miss Universe for 57 years. Okay, and then Marianela Ancheta competed. Queen. Iconic. Queen. Okay, she's beautiful. Yeah. She represented Cuba in such a beautiful way. She got top 30, which is amazing and such an insane comeback. Like, you know what it's like, and I didn't know what it was like until you experienced it. Like, it's not what you see on TV, guys. Like, it's not just one night. Like, these women are preparing for months and months and months of philanthropy, and it's like, it's crazy. And then it was you, and it was a lot of pressure. A lot of pressure. People had their opinions. And then you ended up making it all the way to top 12.
Yeah.
Okay. And that's historical. What did that mean to you?
I think for me, it meant a lot in different aspects because personally for me, it was obviously a huge accomplishment that I was able to not only prove myself wrong because I doubted myself a lot of the time. I was like, what do you mean me do a beauty pageant? That was just so... Never a thought in my mind.
Are there Legos involved? Like, where are the Legos at? Right.
But not only that, being able to make Cuba dream again, you know, in Miss Universe, band weight is very important. Yeah. You know, like there's always the powerhouse countries, which Latinas in general at Miss Universe are known as the powerhouses because they rip it. As you can see, the Latinas at Miss Universe always tend to have the band weight, but Cuba, obviously, since it was only the second year, to be able to make it to the 30 and the 12 is genuinely such an honor, and to be able to be part of that story with Marianela is something that I don't think I've fully processed yet. I remember Marianela telling me, you're not going to realize what you did until you're done.
Until you're done.
And until years pass and you look back and you're like, how did I do that? But to me, it was also just really a relief because you work so hard, and to be able to say, okay, I did it. And I did it the best that I could, and it was worth it because I reached a level of burnout that I didn't even know was possible.
I know.
Like, I genuinely, and this is not me blaming the Miss Universe Cuba organization or the Miss Universe organization that it's their fault in any way. This was solely me overexerting myself because I knew that I had years worth of work to do in 5 months.
In 5 months.
Like, girls prepare for this for years. They usually go to a competition prior.
This is literally your first pageant. Yeah. Like, literally. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm the rookie and the vet.
And you want to know what's really crazy for me? people don't know how young you are. Like they see this like 6 foot beautiful woman, and they don't know that like you were 22 years old when you started this journey. Yeah. You missed your own birthday because you were like, I cannot see any of my friends. I'm working my butt off. Okay, you would wake up every single day, work out, the craziest, you know, like workout routine, diets, like whole foods. I was like, this girl's, her frontal lobe was not even developed. Okay, like I'm like, wow, like you really are an inspiration. You work day in and day out, but after you were crowned as Miss Cuba and after the actual Miss Universe pageant was finalized, you continued working day in and day out for your people. Why was it so important for you to continue that hard work and service?
Because I think the title is more than just going to a pageant and competing. I realized that a lot of young women look up to me, which was scary at first because there were days that I would be like, I don't even know if I'm ready for this because I don't know if I'm ready to be that example. There was a lot to learn.
Like
there was a lot
syndrome.
to exactly. There was a lot to learn. There was a lot to understand, and you have to be educated on basically every topic possible ever. And I knew the weight of that responsibility. And to me, I always say it's our responsibility to set the example and the tone for the generation 100%. To come. Because when I was younger, I would look at these women and be like, "Wow, they are." Beautiful, incredible, smart. Yeah. The women that I met at Miss Universe were some of the smartest, most hardworking, I don't even want to curse, but I have to say badass women I have ever met. Being in a room with 130 of some of the smartest women I've ever met is obviously... I never undermine myself because I know I'm a smart woman, but I do think that I had to take it very seriously and be like, I have to study every day. I have to make sure that I'm well-versed on everything. And I had to eliminate certain habits and certain things that I used to do. I mean, I used to go out with my friends. I used to go out on a Friday night. I couldn't do that anymore. Yeah. It was something that I had to make a sacrifice and give up. But at the same time, like, since it was so beautiful, the title I got to carry, I didn't even mind making those sacrifices.
100%. And I saw it in real time, and it was a crazy transformation. Like, the girl that walked into this is not the woman that walked out of this. Like, even just like, there's like a bunch of like edits of you online, and they're like, do you get deja vu? Like,
oh my
and it'll be like an edit of you, and I'm like, she doesn't even, like, her aura, like, you were even like kind of like slouched, and like they were putting the sash over you where you were kind of like nervous, like so you could see you were like a little bit like not insecure, but you were like, what is going on? I was so
insecure.
And then now you're like exuding this confidence that like, wow, it's just beautiful. You were a princess in front of the world and behind the scenes. Who do you feel instilled those values in you?
You know what? I will always say that my family, of course, was an amazing example. And they did instill morals and values and the way that you should treat people. And especially coming from a well-known family that I'm a Nepo baby, my family always raised me in the way of, we are not better than anyone because of our last name. My family is very philanthropic. We've always given back and been very grateful. And from a very young age, I was like, I'm not choosing who my friends are based on their last name or where they come from or where, because I wouldn't want someone to kind of want to get near me because of that reason.
Right.
So I think that in that way, they instilled those values in me. But I also will say that myself, from a very young age, I always knew exactly who I wanted to be.
Right.
And I think that it was an everyday decision to work to become that woman that I am today and that I continue to be because obviously my work isn't finished and there's a lot more.
We're just getting started, baby. We're just getting started.
Yeah. This is just the beginning.
We're just getting started.
No, but even internally, like as the type of person that I am, I think from very young, I would see examples, of course, like, I know this is funny, but even I love Disney. And I feel like people see Star Wars, Harry Potter, these Disney movies as just these cartoons, but there's a lot that I feel like I learned from them at a young age that even as adults, you watch these movies and you're like, wow, there's a lot of undertones and themes that we did not catch when we were younger.
As a retired English teacher, I will say, like, that analysis, it goes far. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Like, there's themes of spiritual warfare, of overcoming battles that you never thought you could.
Like, with the question that I just asked you, like, some of the values that I've learned genuinely, like, I'm not trying to make anybody laugh, come from Princess Belle. Yeah. Like, genuinely.
Yeah,
Like, it's to my core, like, who I am is
we
because
sound like birds right now, but I'm serious. Like, I'm being for real.
Thank you, Disney.
No, I'm being for real.
I want to kind of go into your family because you were just talking about how they really instilled all of that in you. You come obviously from a very successful family. I do want to preface, they are successful because they worked very, very hard to build their legacy. What do you think is the biggest misconception about growing up in a family like yours?
I think after what I experienced last year, everything is a misconception. People would say things that I was like, where did that come from? Like, I would genuinely sit there in such genuine confusion that my friends and I would just have to laugh because we're like, it's not even worth defending at a certain point.
It's not.
$2 million for a crown?
Baby, there's no plane. Like, you're crazy. Like, I will go to Burger King and get the crown there, babe. It's not about the crown. Wait, what's the prize, like, Troy? Like, what's the prize, Troy? Like, that was never it, you know?
Like, why would I make my family pay that? And that's like the least of it. I just think this is something that I felt, and I could be completely wrong, but I feel like with nepotism in general, people want to assume the worst of you.
100%.
I can't explain the amount of times that I've met someone and they're like, oh, you're actually really nice. I'm like, what do you mean?
You're actually so much better than I thought. And you're like,
you're actually cool. You're actually like, chill. I'm like,
damn, like, okay, like,
was I supposed to not be? They're like, no, it's just, and I understand.
Right.
I agree that humans have preconceived notions, and I get that, but I would be lying if I didn't say it was frustrating sometimes to be like, hey,
I'm actually nice. Like,
and not just that, like, give me a second to even open my mouth. You don't have to automatically assume
for 30 minutes.
Worst of Nepo babies in general. And this isn't me complaining, like, don't come for me.
Because you know there's gonna be a lot coming for it. No, this is just us having a conversation. You've been in the public eye your entire life. How has your upbringing helped you deal with the hate comments and the people that try to bring you down?
From a very young age, I think I got social media probably in 5th grade. I will say I had a following from a very young age because I would always be posting my life and vlogging exactly what I do now. I used to do when I was younger.
Yeah, you've always loved it.
And my mom's fans loved to watch what I was doing. Like, I was on private for a very long time, and I remember, like, everyone would tell my mom, like, when are your kids going on public? Like, we want to see what they're up to. It was
kind of like Northwest. So she finally went public, and we're like, whoa, we got it. Yeah,
exactly. So I will say, like, obviously from a very young age, I had to deal with that, and it built that mental toughness that I needed for last year.
100%.
Which doesn't make it okay.
It doesn't.
You know what I mean? Like, I dealt with it, and I continue to deal with it, and I think I've reached a point that what happens in my real life will affect me more than what happens on the internet. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, there was a situation that happened once. My friends were like, but who cares? Like, nobody knows that. I'm like, but I don't really care what the public thinks. I care what my family thinks, my friends. You know what I mean? And of course I care what the public thinks. I love you guys. But at the same time, like, I believe personal relationships and the way you carry yourself in your life is way more important than social media. And that's something that I learned from being exposed at such a very early age.
I think what you're trying to say is, like, the hate comments, like, okay, like, you guys, like, I care more about what my actual people think. And, like, also, like, your supporters, like, the people that actually see the best in who you are. Really crazy. I, like, do not want to cry while saying this, but, like, not me crying on my own pod right now. But
wait, I'm scared.
I, like, came across this video of you this week because, like, obviously I was doing research, and, like, it's obviously weird, like, doing research on your own friend because, like, I feel like I know so much about you, but I saw this video of you and you were 5 years old. Literally crying. It's so embarrassing. She was 5 years old, guys, and, like, she was getting interviewed by her mom for their first time, and, like, I'm, like, here thinking, like, she's like a little girl, like, she's so cute, and, like, you open up the comments and, like,
they're literally ripping my 5-year-old.
I'm like, what? Like, she's literally like a little kid. Like, they were being so mean to you, and, like, I just have to, like, applaud you, like, for being so, like, strong and, like not letting that get past you, and, like, your family for protecting you so much, and, like, not letting you know that, like, that was being said. And obviously, like, these are people that are haters, and, like, they just want to be you, and they're trolls, and they're, like, fake accounts. But it was just, like, one of those moments for me, especially, like, because I used to work with kids. Like, I was like, I cannot believe that people are genuinely acting like this. So I applaud you so much for taking that as strong as you did.
A little kid, and you know
bro.
What's funny? Like, now, last year, they would put, like, my before and afters, and they would be like, she didn't always look like that. I'm like, I was 9.
Y'all was 9.
You guys are getting pictures of me from 2008.
You didn't even let me come of age yet. Like, come on.
Not even.
Like,
they were getting pictures of me from, like, 2010, being like, she doesn't look like that anymore. I'm like, I hope not.
Genuinely, like, this interview that I'm referring to, is you were genuinely 5 years old. I was like, oh, okay, right, perfect. Like me, if I had like no teeth. So I feel like growing up, we all get a little bit cringed out at our moms telling us what to do or like being all up in our business. And then all of a sudden there comes a day and we realize that we're kind of just like them. What is your favorite quality of yours that you feel like you got from your mom?
Oh my gosh. I think that my mom has an incredible, and my mom and I are like sisters. There are days that I'm like, you're barely even my mom, you're my sister, because like sometimes we'll like, and then we're like, okay, no, we're good.
You're like a bestie.
Yeah. I think that for her, what I've seen growing up is she has an incredible ability and capability to just keep going.
Yeah.
Something insane could have happened in the morning and she will go to work, smile, and when she gets home, she'll deal with it. But I think that that's helped me so much because it's like the show must go on. Literally and figuratively. That woman, there are days that I'm like, you're a machine.
Right.
You're actually a machine. The things that I've seen her go through, the things that I've seen her overcome, deal with, that sometimes she doesn't even bat an eye.
Yeah.
That I'm sitting there and I'm like, wait, what do you mean? She's like, who cares? Even last year when I was getting hate, she did not care.
Yeah.
She was like, Lina, who cares? Like,
yeah.
And it's not in a way that she doesn't care. She's just like, don't put your energy there. Look what you're holding. Look at the title that you have. Look at the opportunities to come, and you're gonna focus on an account with no profile picture. I was like, you're right.
Yeah.
Lock in.
She's speaking that
her ability to lock
into
in.
you. Yeah, literally her ability to lock in. And like I've seen it in real time, and I feel like that's also very relatable for a lot of moms. Like a lot of our moms go through stuff and we don't know, like they might low-key cry in the shower, but we never know that that's the only time that they're crying. And like that's a very powerful thing. One of the things that I admire most about you is your faith. You're very public about your faith, and I feel like that's something that a lot of people in our age, our generation, maybe have like kind of an issue taking a stance on.
Of course.
And I kind of wanted to ask you to provide some advice, because I think that God has a way of speaking through you. What is something that you would tell someone that is struggling with their faith?
I would say that it's super normal. You know how many moments? Well, first I want to preface this by saying I was literally like atheist at one point. Like during high school and probably a little bit after college. I think growing up in Catholic school, it kind of sometimes can almost feel like you're just going through the motions. Right. You're not really developing like a relationship with Christ. Yeah. So I would say like growing up, I would go to mass on Wednesdays at school because we had to. I would go to mass on Sundays because to be part of my Catholic school, we had to.
Claro.
So I think that part of growing in my faith was when I kind of finally completely separated myself from the church, and I genuinely like did not really practice at all. And they say that that's where Jesus will come and be like, lock in, mama. Hey, lock in, mama. And it will be one of the worst but best things that clearly at the end of the day, it is the best thing that happened to you. But in the physical world, it may not seem like it. So I think that, of course, I struggled with my faith a lot, specifically last year, because I was like, why is this happening to me? Like, what did I do
like
in
everyone
a past
attacking
life?
You? Like,
what did I do in a past life? What did I do to deserve this? But I think that when you're struggling for your faith, when it's hardest to pray is when you have to pray. Yeah. Because that's when you know that it's a spiritual attack and that there's breakthrough coming. Yeah. Because I feel like one of the enemy's tactics is to make you believe that this doesn't exist. Yeah. That there's no Jesus and that there's no enemy. Yeah. So I think that to me was my impulso to keep pushing me forward. There were so many months last year that I did not feel Jesus's presence at all. And I would still make sure, pull through, go to church on Sundays. Even if I was sitting there in the corner, there were so many Sundays that I was just sitting there. I wouldn't even kneel. I wouldn't even stand up. I wouldn't whatever. I would just sit.
But you showed up.
And I would show up and I would sit there exhausted, crying, being like, why am I even here? I don't even feel his presence. I don't whatever. Showing up is the key. And I think that also part of being a Catholic is that you can't only believe when things are going well for you. Yeah. Which is hard to accept because you're like, wait, why?
Right. Like give me something to work out.
Yeah,
right,
you know what I mean? So I think that that's also something I had to come to terms with, that like you can't only be grateful to Jesus when everything is being handed to you in your life, which at the end of the day, nothing's ever handed to you. It's always a gift. But that's my stance. And that I truly believe that. And I think that once I finally got back from Thailand and I started to heal my nervous system and come back down to earth, and I went to Emmaus and you were there.
My Emmaus sister.
I didn't like genuinely get back into it, feeling it for months. But I still stayed consistent. I would still read. I would still pray. I would still never miss a Sunday. Even in Thailand, I was doing virtual masses on Sunday.
No,
like
you're
And I was like, why am I doing this? I literally don't. But you will feel it. If you're struggling, Jesus hasn't left your side. He loves you so much.
Period.
He loves you
Amen.
so much.
Amen. So what's next for Lina? You know, you might have turned in your crown, but you will always be the people's princess, and the people want to know what's next for you.
So I have to finish school. One of my agreements with my parents was, we'll let you compete, which I agree, that your education should always be your priority.
Right.
But when was I supposed to do school last year?
Yeah, you're like, I'm kind of like, yeah.
When? So today was the first day of school.
Woo!
Yeah,
Welcome
but
back.
Obviously, I do fully online. And then I'm still going to continue everything that I was doing before, which I was modeling, I was doing social media. And literally today I went on Telemundo. They invited me to host, to like be part of their afternoon show.
Fun.
Yeah, so fun, which it's funny because I'm like doing everything that I was doing prior, but now completely as a different woman.
Literally as a different woman.
And with so much more experience, I learned so much that now I just feel like I'm going to take that with me for the rest of my life. It's like, I still went to school last year, but it wasn't actual academic school.
Right.
It was like life school.
Right. Life skills.
It
like
was everything.
That was a really big capstone seminar course. Let me tell you. 5
Literally,
credits.
Languages, that was like 12 credits.
Yeah, literally.
Languages, gym, oratory classes,
if
everything.
Epcot were a class, that's what you said.
Yes.
Yeah. So no, you're gonna do a little bit of everything. I'm so excited for you. Welcome back to school. I'm a big.
I also have a really big project coming up that it'll be announced in like 6 months.
Okay, so stay tuned for that because it's happening. All right, so now we're gonna get into the fun stuff.
Yay!
Okay, then I get a little spicy. Okay, so I do this little rapid fire game, but of course I had to switch it up for you because I just had to make it into a challenge because it's fun. So I always tailor these questions to my guests. People don't know that on Miss Universe, you were changing from outfit to outfit, fixing your own hair, touching up your own makeup in the matter of minutes, all on your own, like zipping up your own stuff. Like it's really insane, okay? Yeah. When you and I went to Coachella together, I realized that Miss Universe trained you, okay? Like you got ready really fast. It's super impressive. So in today's rapid fire challenge, you are gonna wipe off all of your makeup, okay? Which she has her makeup professionally done because she was on Telemundo all day. And you're gonna reapply.
I actually did this myself.
Oh, you did this yourself?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Okay, see? I'm telling
Still
you guys.
professionally done though, because I had to take professional classes last year to do for my makeup for Miss Universe.
Seriously. So you're gonna reapply the entire beat, all while you answer the rapid fire questions with no mirror using my makeup.
Okay.
Yeah. So your goal is to be done with your glam by the time that we are done with the questions. Only I won't tell you when we are getting close to the end.
Okay.
Are you down for that?
Yeah, I'm down for that.
All right, cool.
Let's do it.
Production, can I have my lovely makeup bag?
Thanks, Queen.
Thank you so much. I put a little clip there in case you want to like put your hair back.
Oh, it's so Karina.
It's
you
a
think about you're
vibe.
so detallista.
It's a vibe, yeah.
So cute.
So I tailor these questions to you. It's gonna be, some of them are gonna be a little bit more difficult than others because I know you and you're gonna be like, I cannot answer this, but you have to. So I'll give you a second to like take off your makeup. I put the Neutrogena wipes in there.
Work.
We love. Thank you, Bare Minerals, for this little makeup bag. I love it.
cute.
Literally so cute.
Shout out Bare Minerals.
I love Bare Minerals.
Okay, I can't even see if my makeup is gonna be off.
Yeah, you just have to like bam,
Yeah.
bam, 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 bam.
So,
what are your favorite makeup brands? Just like so you could tell me that while you're taking.
I
this
love
off.
NARS.
NARS is amazing.
Big NARS girl. Okay, I'm very picky with my makeup. This is hot take because my friend was laughing at me the other day, but I still use NARS Tarte Shape Tape.
Oh, okay, yeah. It's no. Listen, that's a staple.
I'm sorry.
Like,
she
there
was
are
laughing at me. I was like, what?
There are things in life that are just classic.
Yeah.
And that's one of them.
If it's not broken, don't fix it.
What about skincare? What are like your favorite skincare brands?
SkinCeuticals.
SkinCeuticals, amazing.
SkinCeuticals or La Roche-Posay.
La Roche-Posay. Yeah, La Roche-Posay is so good. As somebody who suffered from acne, for sure, SkinCeuticals has been one of the most helpful. I also love Alastin.
Oh, I've never tried it.
Alastin, dude, they have the best SPF, and it's like tinted.
Oh, you told me about this.
It's like tinted, so it's like makeup vibes.
I
It's
never
so
had
good.
problems with my skin ever. And during Miss Universe, I started having the worst
The stress.
breakups. That too. The worst breakups.
Please.
The worst breakouts of all time. And I think I came to terms it was because of the whey protein and because of the energy drinks.
Oh my god.
Because I was literally only eating like vegetables, meat, and protein shakes. And then I started to realize that
And
all that.
Yeah.
Guys, do I look I'm so pretty.
She has a bare face right now, but not for long. It'll be nice and face card ready.
So I'm not even allowed to use like the little espejito on the powder thing.
So
No,
I would
that
like for
defeats
you
it.
to try to not to, but if it
Is it off?
You know,
I can't even see.
I think just like a little bit more in your eyes, just like a little bit more remove in your eyes.
For lip, my favorite lippy is.
That's a hard question. I feel a lippy because there's so many good ones.
Well,
out
I
there.
also got my color palette analyzed after Miss Universe, which I should have done before.
Yeah.
And my entire makeup routine changed
You were
because
like,
the lady
we have
was
to
like,
fix everything.
"You're using the wrong colors."
Yeah, even your clothes. You're like wearing a lot brighter colors.
Yeah.
Which I love.
I used to hate wearing light colors.
It looks beautiful.
Now look at me. Okay.
All right, I think you're ready now.
How about that?
Yeah, you're
How
ready.
about that? How
You're ready. Your
about-
skin looks amazing, by the way.
No,
It's
thanks.
giving.
Thank you
It's
so
giving.
much. Thank you.
All right, so I got you brushes there. Everything is in there.
Let me take my rings off.
Yeah, she's getting ready. She's getting in there.
Let me pour it up.
Yeah, pour it up, pour it up.
Yo.
Yeah, that's a lot of makeup in there.
Okay, cool. Let
Men
me just.
don't know how expensive makeup is. They think that we
They
go to
will look at this
Sephora.
and say it's $100.
Yeah, and you're like,
This is probably like
try
$1,000.
Try again. Yeah, literally.
Okay, let me just get a read on everything.
Typology is super good, by the way. I
cool,
think you would really like that.
Cool.
Period.
Okay. Oh, I love this blush.
It's so good.
Oh my gosh, how am I gonna do this without seeing my face?
You're about to find out. All right.
This is giving sleepover when you would like blindfold
It's
each
literally
other
giving
and try to
Princess
do.
Diary sleepover, but in Miami. All right, let's go ahead and get started, Queen.
I'm gonna answer the question slow.
Yeah, this is gonna be a really difficult question for you, and I'm sorry in advance.
Oh.
Harry Potter or Star Wars?
Okay, this is actually easy for me.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Do
Okay.
tell.
Harry Potter.
Oh my god.
Can I say why?
Yes, tell me why.
Okay, so to me, I love Star Wars. I do.
Yeah.
But I feel like Harry Potter has like the immersive experience in Universal that has made me love it that much more. But I will also say that to me, Star Wars is more like a tale of spiritual warfare.
Yeah.
Which is why
It's
I
an
love
allegory
it.
to the Bible.
Which so is
like I
so
don't know if
is,
y'all already have that conversation. But
yeah,
it is.
I don't know if they are though.
Yeah,
we can talk about that
Yeah,
later
yeah,
though.
yeah.
I don't know if they're ready for that.
Yeah.
But it's true. Seeing, I mean, if you know, you know.
If you know, you know. Okay,
That was
so
spiritual warfare. But also so is Harry Potter low key, but I think that the devastating part about Harry Potter is that it was a love story. And that was just honestly.
And
like,
what house are you?
I'm a Hufflepuff.
Oh my gosh, that would
Hufflepuff.
make sense.
You think so?
Yeah. I see a little bit of like Gryffindor in you,
Gryffindor,
obviously.
I took it like 3 times because I thought it was a Gryffindor and I got Hufflepuff.
I
every
could see, but like
time.
you, okay, just for so you guys understand, Lina is so nice. Like sometimes like I'll be a little bit shady and like I'll shade someone and she'll be like, no, but like they're so pretty and like they're so this. And I'm like, that's like the meanest person we've ever met. And like she'll be like, no, but they're actually so pretty and so nice. Like, so I can see that
My friends get so mad at me. They're like, shut up.
Yeah,
Just say it.
and
I'm
you're like,
no.
but she's actually so nice. I could see it a little bit. Okay, croqueta or pastelito?
Oh my gosh. You know what? Right now I have to say neither because after I developed my gluten allergy, I can't have it. Actually, Isla Canarias has gluten-free croquetas.
Oh yeah, okay.
But
Shout out Isla
I
Canarias.
think honestly this is gonna be controversial because I'm supposed to be the pastelito de guayaba. I'm gonna say croquetas.
Croqueta because they have the gluten free.
But even then, like
It just is so good.
I don't know how this is going right now.
I know croqueta preparada is fire. So kind of talking about food, 3 Miami restaurants that you will defend with your life.
Oh my gosh, this is gonna be
I also have
super,
brushes there if you want. Like a
super
consider brush.
controversial.
I'm ready for this one.
Okay. Does it have to be like niche Miami restaurants?
No, it's
'Cause, like,
whatever you interpret it as. Like,
okay. My favorite restaurants in Miami are Daniel's Steakhouse,
ooh, okay, that's a good one.
Smith and Walensky.
Ooh, that's a controversial take, but that's a good one.
I'll just defend it with everything.
Yeah, I'm gonna defend it too. The bread. The bread is so good there.
So good.
And the
And I
mac and
have to
cheese.
throw a sushi restaurant in there because sushi's my
You
favorite
have
food.
to.
Oh my gosh, this is gonna be what's controversial.
What is it?
Makoto.
I love Makoto. I don't think that's controversial.
Okay, good.
I think that's a staple. That's a really good answer.
Really?
That's a really good answer.
Okay, good.
Yeah. All right. This one is very specifically tailored to you.
Oh gosh.
Dance move, the gritty or the Dougie?
Obviously the gritty.
The gritty. You love
the
a
Dougie
good...
is so the Dougie is
See, I would have chosen Dougie, and that's super unk of me for sure.
I literally know you would have chosen the Dougie. I'm really scared of how I look right now.
It's actually looking really fabulous.
Really?
Yeah, it is.
Goated.
I love that bronzer. Okay.
That's because I'm the goat.
The goat. All right. Anakin Skywalker or Somber?
Somber all day.
That's bae.
Somber all day.
Somber, if you're listening to this, you have a wife and she's waiting for you. And she's
Latinas love you, Somber.
We need to make merch of that. Like ASAP. We need to trademark that.
Latinas love Somber. I'm going to his concert later this year.
I know. I want to go October, right?
Yeah.
All right. Dia Gloria's best song.
Oh, okay. So there's this one song that makes me really emotional. It's called Wrapped. But it's because in their Broadway show, it's the scene that all our ancestors come out and go protect her while she was in surgery. I hope I just didn't spoil anything. I hope you guys have watched On Your Feet already.
Yeah, I hope you guys have watched it.
But that part is really emotional, and it's translated in Spanish to Hoy. So she has the song in English and in Spanish. But when I'm trying to party, I love Huepa. And that one's low-key like, right? That one's good, right?
Yeah. That one, when it comes up on shuffle in my car,
that one's like low-key niche, but I love it.
We're on the way. We're on the way.
Love it.
All right, perfect. What is your hottest take on The Summer I Turned Pretty?
That... Yo, I almost just said something crazy. Forgot. I thought we were like in our living room. I must say, am I bronzed enough?
No, you look good, yeah.
Okay.
I actually like it a lot.
My hottest take has to be
on The Summer I Turned Pretty.
Like free belly. I don't think she did anything wrong. I think the boys were the problem.
I agree. I'm
like they have to leave her alone.
Yeah, like let her just like find somebody else at college, you know? Yeah. Like, why are you guys like fighting over this girl?
Yeah,
like,
also like
let her live.
Yeah, leave her alone.
Leave her alone. Hashtag leave her alone.
Leave her alone, or talk about it behind closed doors and then approach her. Don't confuse her.
Right.
Like, yeah.
And everyone was really hard on her. And like, I'm sorry, I support women's rights and wrongs. And like, she did what she had to do.
I'm
like,
super team Belly. I love Belly. I mean, Belly and Conrad, but at the same time, like, they could have gone about it differently.
Yeah, but Jeremiah, PMO.
Pillow talked up.
This is a very controversial one. Okay, so you better like cover your mouth like this when you answer it, because I can't have people like actually knowing the answer. Who has been the most random big celeb to slide in your DMs?
You know the answer, but I'm gonna say my thoughts on it after, okay? Okay, because I have a hot take on this. Oh, I wasn't supposed
to say it out loud.
Can you bleep that out?
Yes, please bleep that out. Please bleep that out. We do not need that outside. It was just supposed to be like this. Okay, yes, we're gonna bleep that out. Okay, yes.
I thought this was live. I was like, what?
No. Okay, just say it. Just yeah.
But my stance on that is I didn't even respond because that's not flattering to me.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not flattered by your
I
DM.
was listening to him on the way here. I'm not gonna lie. Like, music is fire, but I get that. Like, it's giving like he slides into a lot of girls' DMs.
I usually don't answer celebs unless they seem like serious. Like
unless
if it's like
somber.
No, if it's like I will, but not if it's like a holla. Like holla's, don't holla at me.
No.
If you're like respectfully asking me to dinner or to do something or to get to know me, yeah. But to be like yo, like where you at? Come no.
Right, like be a prince. Be like a Prince Charming, match my princess energy, but like we're not, you know? Or like, if you really want to riz her up, slide in with some like Star Wars ball knowledge, and like that's how you'll actually get her. Okay. Favorite Marvel.
People are gonna think I'm a freak.
I'm dead. Favorite Marvel superhero.
Spider-Man, obviously.
Spider-Man, such a good one. Who's your favorite Spider-Man?
I know that this is controversial, but Tom Holland.
Oh,
but I think it's because I love him. Him and Zendaya's like. I love seeing how they're actually married.
Right. No, like
I love love. Like seeing them actually work together.
And they're so good. I love like I'm on the side of TikTok where like she gets mad at him when he like looks at another girl. And
yes, girl, yes.
If you had to leave Miami tomorrow, where are you moving?
New York.
Love New York. Welcome to New York. Okay. Best pageant beauty hack you still use?
Getting ready fast.
Yeah, period. No, you're
Like, actually, you know how many guys I had to get ready in like 15 minutes time?
crazy. And like take on and off those really big gowns. Like that was
And the
actually insane.
corsets.
What is your biggest ick?
Oh my gosh. Okay. So the thing about icks is sometimes girls, I love you, but we take it too far. I have friends who are like, he was wearing no-show socks. I'm never talking to him ever again. I'm like, guys.
Like
Like his jeans were too skinny. I'm never speaking. I'm like, guys.
we could buy him new jeans.
Like,
you know,
come on. So I don't really have like icks because I feel like icks are like, come on. But I do have deal breakers.
Okay, a deal breaker.
A deal breaker. I don't want to say too much because then you never know who's watching and then they're going to start using these things against me.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? You got to
love to do that.
You got to be smart. A deal breaker for me, if you don't open the door.
Yeah, that's insane. But I think even for like a stranger, like if you're in front of me and you don't open the door for me, even if I don't know you, like that's insane.
Like I saw Alex Earl post something that yesterday that she was like, oh, is it like too much princess of me to ask for like a man open the door? In my house, my dad and my brother, like I would get yelled at if I touched a door handle.
Yeah.
Like genuinely.
That's like
that's
so
such
Cuban.
a silly
Yeah,
one.
I
But
agree.
like
No,
if we're going on a date and you don't get out of the car and open the door, that's already for me personally.
It's also
I don't
free, by the way. It's also free. Like it's something that's free to do. So it's like it shouldn't be that hard to do that. You know?
Yeah. Like to me, by the way, I literally finished my makeup.
No, you ate. She literally finished before the questions. That's the Miss Universe Cuba retired, baby. She ate that. So what would you prefer? Your notes app getting leaked or your group chat getting leaked?
You know what? Oh God.
That's a hard one.
My notes app.
Your notes app, I think so too for me. I'm not gonna lie.
I just have like a couple
we'd be saying stuff.
lists and
We'd be
like,
saying stuff. Which do you value more, hair or makeup?
makeup.
Makeup?
I love a natural hair moment. I could throw it in a bun.
You could throw it, yeah. You have such beautiful long hair too.
Thank you.
Favorite vacation spot?
I love the Bahamas.
Yeah, I thought you were gonna say the DR.
I love the Bahamas. I will say Casa Campo's been doing it for us lately,
been the
though.
vibe.
Like I've probably been there once a month for like the
Literally.
past year.
She's basically a resident at this point. Who would play you in a movie about your life?
Myself.
Okay, period. Guys, she's ready to act. We're gonna be co-stars in a movie. Good thing we're in each other's lives so we could still be like in the same movie.
Yeah, exactly.
What's the most Miami excuse for being late?
You got into a fight with your grandma.
Oh my God, I actually like haven't heard that. Okay, but you know what? I'm gonna start using
It's like,
that.
bro, my abuela was mad at me. She says she hasn't. I haven't visited her in so long. I had to stay and
My abuela was
hang with her.
tweaking.
She was mad. She says I haven't visited her in 2 days, so I had to go hang for 15 extra minutes.
I'm dead. I'm actually gonna put that.
Is that not valid?
No, that's a good one. Okay, we're almost done with the rapid fire, even though you're done with your makeup because you're actually a queen. Which Disney princess are you?
Rapunzel.
I didn't know that. Only. I like that. Why? Like, what's like.
I just feel like she's like the one that looks most like me. So then I've always said I was Rapunzel. Is
period.
there like a quiz I need to take?
No. I was just curious. Like, I could like write an entire dissertation on like why I'm Belle, but like I was curious.
Oh, okay. Well, if we're talking personality wise, because Rapunzel just has like the long blonde hair and the green eyes.
Yeah, no. I'm saying like you.
And
like,
she was in Thailand.
yeah. Oh, that's true.
Yeah. And Flynn is hot.
He is hot.
He's
yeah, I
literally
can't
a
wait for
cartoon.
the action one, the real one.
If it was personality based, I could say Belle as well.
Yeah, she's so good.
Yeah.
She's iconic. And last question, how confident are you from 1 to 10 that your makeup looks good right now?
I'm pretty confident.
I think it looks super good.
I can't tell if you're trolling me.
No, genuinely, I think it looks really good. And I think that you need to get that Patrick Ta eyeshadow thing because it looks really good and it's like such a fast thing to use, right? That like little stick thing.
Can I makeup reveal? Wait.
Why did you literally look the exact same as like when you walked in? Low-key a little better because it's like fresh.
I kind of ate. Why is my nose contoured and everything?
You ate, and you did that with your finger too. You ate that. Period.
She really is a pro.
Yeah, she's a pro. She's trained. All right, so let's wrap it up. This is a little bit more of an emotional question. Okay.
Love these.
If you could tell little Lina anything, what would it be?
Oh my gosh. I think I would just tell her, keep pushing.
Keep pushing.
It's so simple and so cliche. So cliche. Like you always hear on a daily basis, like, keep going, just keep swimming. All those super corny quotes you see
like your mom sends you.
Yeah, like on the walls, but then their experience that you live
and you're like,
wait,
that hit.
They had a point.
Yeah, they did. Like The Climb by Miley Cyrus is like every bar for bar.
No, yeah. And then you feel like even more cringe relating to the cringe quotes, but then you're like, you know what? I'm free.
You're like, here I am. I'm free.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep pushing.
I'm gonna keep pushing. Yeah, it's The Climb. All right. Obviously, the people want to keep up with you. If my audience, if there's somebody that hasn't already, please look to that camera and tell them your social media handles.
Hi guys, how does my makeup look? Rate it. My Instagram is Lina Luaces. My TikTok is Lina Luaces 8. I should probably change that. But just look up Lina Luaces. It'll come up. I should change that.
That's a really funny one.
And then on Snapchat, I'm Lina with 2 A's, Luaces with 2 S's. Follow me on Snapchat too. On YouTube, I'm Lina Luaces. On Facebook, I'm Lina Luaces. Am I missing any? I don't have Twitter.
No,
That's it, guys.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Lina. We had the best time. I generally forgot we were filming at one point. I was literally.
When you asked for my hot take on the summer of Turn Pretty, I was like,
it was so fun. But thank you so much. I love you so much. I'm so proud of you.
I'm so proud of you.
I love you. Thank you so much.
This is awesome.
And yeah, see you next time, guys.